Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and welcome to another edition of How I Became TMossBoss. And in today's edition, I will be talking on pandemic TMossBoss because, yeah, just like everybody else in the world, I had to deal with that pandemic too. Alright, and yeah. It was a pretty eventful pandemic, I had to say. I mean, the pandemic is still kind of technically, going on and stuff. I feel like, now, like, we talking on World 3, like, people may think, like, the pandemic is, like, over, but I'm like, bro, I don't feel like it's far from over, but I don't feel like it's over. I feel like it's still, going on and stuff, but, so, anyways, but no, like, pandemic, March 2020. So, I think, like I said in the last, episode, like, cause COVID, yeah, it started up, like, late 2019. So, December 2019. So I was like, I wasn't even really paying attention to it or hearing anything about it. And along with January, and then I feel like in February, that's when they kind of, start touching on it a little bit more. And it was like late February, I had to say that's when it, like, it started making its mark and territory and stuff, like COVID and things. And then cases had started happening out here in Washington. I believe Washington was the first place where COVID had started up. So like, cases was going crazy out here with COVID. And yeah, like, I still wasn't really, taking it serious because I'm like, I ain't never dealt with nothing like this before. I ain't never heard nothing like this before. So I'm all like, man, this ain't nothing. I'm like, I ain't tripping about it and things. And, so I was chilling. And then I just, overall remembered, like, going and, so I went to work, like, like 2 final days and stuff. And I remember, I think it was like that first week where, work was slow and stuff. Because I remember I think there was like 2 days where it was chilled. I think it was Monday, Tuesday, or actually was it Tuesday? And it was like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Nah, okay. I can't remember the days. I ain't gonna try to stress myself out remembering the days. But I remember I had worked at my job like 2 final days. So I remember the last day, I was, I was just there cleaning up stuff, and I was chilling and things. I think it was like early on in the week though, because I do remember some things going down that week that, and I've talked on that before, the start of my 2020 depression and stuff. And yeah, it was crazy, man. But anyways, so I remembered going and, I think it was like, yeah, just, all right. So I think it was that Monday I had work. And then after that, it was like Tuesday, Wednesday, it was one cashier, Thursday, Friday, another cashier. Because I was like, well, you guys got more responsibilities than I do. So I'll just take, the short weeks. And then you guys, yeah, you get your hours in and stuff. I'll be chill. So anyways, I remember I worked that Monday, and then was like, I was chilling. Like Tuesday, Wednesday, I remember I woke up, made some videos. Because I was like, okay, like, nah, like, I gotta really go at it and things like, in this vacation. I mean, and I would usually do that, like when I had like me some days off and things. Yeah, I would go and, just wake up, start making some YouTube videos. If not that, I'll be taking naps the whole day and stuff, resting and things from like eventful weeks of just nonstop working and stuff. Because at that job, like, I know people would be thinking like, you just worked at a cafe, like, what, like, what was it that you possibly could have did where it had you like that, or like overly drained? I'm just saying, like, for me, I've never seen that at any other cafe. But when you're ringing up, like, and let's just say this is like on a bad day. Let's say it's like winter day. It's like, like, yeah, in the middle of winter, full blown raining. There ain't no vacation weeks, days, nothing. Everybody is there front and center, right? Everybody is at all the customers, because I worked in this building. So all the customers, all there, front and center, raining outside. Ain't nobody trying to go out and do nothing. And let's just say it's that second week when you don't get your, or that week where you don't get your paycheck and stuff. So yeah, you overall, that week where you don't get your paycheck, obviously you don't want to go out and about and, get Uber rides, be going back and forth to places and all that other stuff. So you just want to come down to our floor. So we're working in a building with like I think that building had like 20 plus floors, right? 20 plus floors. So everybody on each floor, they're all coming down. So we're ringing up like 400, because I remember the credit card machine will max out at 450. Then at that time you would have to like run the reports on it, re-ring it up and redo all that stuff all over again. But anyways, so you'll have that. We're not even including, the people that's coming through with cash. So you're having to come through with people with cash. And then let's say somebody wastes something. So now you gotta go, be cleaning up things. And then on top of that, let's just, throw in a little bit more. We're short a cashier. So it's just me and my friend, Jack. And I shouted out Jack before. Jack, he's the bass player and monitor and stuff. So it'll be me and him. He'll be on his lunch break, and I'm like, well, nah, bro, go take your lunch and all that and stuff. I mean, we have to and things. We it's mandatory and stuff and jobs and all that. So there's that. Customer done dropped something, done broke it. So now I gotta run back, hurry up, run back out, be sweeping, ringing up cashiers. Yeah, I'm a cashier, ringing up cashiers, ringing up customers. Then the one manager that that's supposed to be out kind of checking out the place, he's in the back on the computer probably playing Cool Math for Kids. And I'm saying, I'm out there by myself, so I'm going through this long, stressful, just lunch hour, bro. That's the lunch hour. The breakfast hours is chill, but the lunch hours was when it was just mad crazy and stuff. So, then on top of that, I'm drinking water because I got to be hydrated. So now I got to go back to the bathroom. Now I got to go to the bathroom. So now I got to run to the bathroom, hurry up, do my business there, come back. Then there might be a day where my stomach is hurting. So I got to run to the bathroom, be in there for a period of time, get yelled at by Jack. And I'm like, bro, my stomach hurts. I'm sorry. But anyways, then there's that. And then freaking, then the end day, it's like you're cleaning up everything. You're what there's some other stuff that you got going on. Then you might have to transfer some stuff back and forth to locations. And then let's say it was at the time where I didn't have no key card. So I'm having to rely on these guys holding a broken cart, pushing it up and down streets of Seattle and stuff. And yeah, that place was busy, bro. That's why I'm I did not have the time to be a content creator, when working at that place, because you had to give that job your full energy. Because if I didn't, let's say if I was, staying up in the middle of the night recording videos, get maybe an hour, 2 hours of sleep, maybe, somewhat of an hour of a bus ride nap, and then got to come to this job, basing my energy off of a Red Bull, basing my energy off of being hydrated, but I'm still running around doing, I no doubt would have landed myself in the hospital. Seriously, I know that for a fact. I would have overworked myself, or there would have been, especially in the beginning of 2020, I do feel like that, it was a blessing, but at the same time, the sacrifices that had to be made, with the pandemic and things, it was a blessing that I was able to, do YouTube full time. But at the same time, I'm I didn't want to go out like that. I wanted to, do YouTube, but not because of the pandemic, overall forced me to focus on YouTube. So, yeah, it was, that job, man. I'm telling you guys, I was nah, I do not want to go back to that place whatsoever, bruh. So, anyways, so I remember that first week I had to myself, and I was okay, let me just do things the old-fashioned way, wake up, record videos, and, just be doing that the whole day. So I remember I did that, Tuesday, Wednesday was chilling, and then Thursday, that's, when the whole, depression stuff has started and things, with the girl and all that crap, for those that remember that story and things. And so I've talked on that story numerous times. I really don't want to go back. I know I got to talk on my time, but I'm I ain't going to detail it how I've done in previous episodes and things. I have talked on it. I actually have there was a point in time where, I was doing my podcast and stuff. And, because I started up my podcast in 2019. So I was already doing my podcast and stuff. And I was creating... Is it raining outside, fam? It is really raining outside. All right, but anyways, but yeah, I was, I was already doing my podcast stuff. And then was also kind of like creating and working on more channels, was getting into TikTok. So content creating was like progressively getting better, throughout the time and stuff. But I was still like, like just overall kind of dealing with my, issues and stuff, like with working. And then, and then that whole situation went down. And so, yeah, I couldn't really, be that content creator at the time. Like because my mental at that point, like I was gone, like mentally I was gone. Like it was, I was hanging on by a thread. And then there was just that one final blow that just, had took me out and things. And so anyways, then next week, I remember I went to work, and I was so out of it, bro. Like I wasn't even thinking of like going home and recording videos, cause yeah, it was just like, just laying in bed all day, just watching TV or YouTube videos and stuff. So I was way out of it and things. But anyways, that. And then it was, then I just remember that last day going to work, and it just, like I was trying to talk like with coworkers and just, act like I was fine, but I really wasn't. And, if and when they do hear this, I'm like, for those that was, because we were switching out of employees. So I'm like, for those that was working, at that time with me and things, I'm like, yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was just wild. But, yeah, it was like barely any customers had came through. So, yeah, I just remember like, thinking I was going to see these guys like maybe in a few weeks or something. Few weeks ended up being never. Like, bro, it was insane. Like, I was not thinking, because they had these signs up saying like, stores and places are going to open back up in April. So I'm like, all right, chill, then that's when everything is going to get back to normal and stuff. And I'm like, April came, and nothing was like, really happening and stuff. And so, yeah, I was like, kind of just like, wow, this is such a different environment and stuff. But, I did kind of take like a little mental break and things because I needed it. And then after that, I just started grinding and going crazy with YouTube and stuff. I was reacting to whatever videos I can react to. Like, I had to say, like, I did get like a little, glimpse. Or not a glimpse, but kind of like just like a little throwback of who I was back in like 2015, 2016. I just wake up and start recording videos and stuff. But anyways, did that. And then that's when I had came across McNasty. And so the story is with how I came across McNasty and stuff was that his videos was blowing up on TikTok. And I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know like his name or any of that stuff. But I just remember watching his videos and was just cracking up every single time I would see them and things. So anyways, I had was like, yeah, I was like, oh, this is chill. This is dope. And I was like, oh, his videos is freaking amazing and goated and stuff. And so anyways, I had, I was just like sitting there just watching his, like the TikTok videos and then start reacting to them, not knowing that I was reacting to the guy I was watching in TikTok videos. So I remember I reacted to two of his videos, and I think it was like a try not to cringe, and try not to laugh. I don't know, try not to live challenge. What kind of challenge is that? It sounds so like just dark and things, but anyways, so I remember I reacted to the try not to laugh and try not to cringe, and then just left it, and I was also still like dealing with hate, like having people like rate my videos with dislikes and all that crap. So once when I reacted to those two videos, and then once when those videos had started blowing up, and then once when people was like, talking about like reacting to more of him, so I did that. I started reacting to more of McNasty. Dramatic change in my channel. Dramatic change in my channel, bruh. Like the 180, like, cause I think I said that in the previous, episode in this documentary, but that 180 that I took, like where it was kind of, just going back to, I feel like it just kind of like 180, but in the direction where I should have been at the whole time, so anyways, reacted, to more of McNasty's videos, and then was reacting to other content creators. My channel, and it was crazy because it took me forever. I remember Just a Robot had tagged me in this tweet. Because I think I was talking about how I had just hit like 12,000 subscribers or something like that. So I remember Just a Robot, he tagged me in some tweet, like overall just being petty and stuff. Talking about, it took him all this time to hit 12,000 subscribers and stuff. And I was all like, it's whatever, bro. Like, I don't know why you had to like tag me in a tweet. I'm like, I'm just saying, like, that's you want to understand like why you have this hatred towards me is because you're doing stuff like that. It's like I'm saying, my thing. It's funny how like a person would say that they don't hate you or they don't have no problems with you, but they'll sit around and do stuff like that. So it's like you obviously got some sort of like beef or problem with me and things, but anyways, but yeah, I remember he made that tweet, and I'm all like, it's whatever. I ain't tripping about it and stuff. Moved on, ignored it, and then yeah, I was just went ahead and just was like, okay, I'm not gonna spend this time making, because I had to say like, yeah, through 2016 to all the way up until like maybe 20, yeah, like before the pandemic. Yeah, I was just making nonstop videos on like haters and crap, and I realized like like okay, I'm not going anywhere with them. So I'm like, my channel is definitely ain't gonna grow if I'm just sitting around making videos on them. And I mean, I displayed that. I displayed that my channel wasn't going anywhere making videos on him. Most likely, if I had been reacting to like Dude, McNasty, and all those guys back like in 2016, my channel would have probably been in a much more bigger state than where it's at right now and stuff. But I think the Dude was making videos then. I don't know if any of the other guys were, but yeah, like I overall I realized that, I understand that, and so I'm all like, I ain't gonna go nowhere, making videos on them. So anyways, I went ahead and yeah, started making videos reacting to those guys. Ended up kind of getting like somewhat of a shout out from them, and then having Blarg, and then who else commented on my videos? Like I remember Blarg commenting. I don't know if the Dude commented. I think he might have. Let me check real quick. The Dude might have commented on my videos, but if not, then yeah, I don't think he did. But let me go back, because YouTube has this way of like you can look at people with over 1 million subscribers that's commented on your videos and stuff. Like throughout the time, I've had some people like with some like big subscriber numbers like comment on my videos and stuff. Subscriber counts, 1 mil, apply. Let's see. Crispy commented on my videos. Crispy Concord, shout out to him. I'm Suda. Okay. Oh, so he didn't. I'm Dante did though. I was like, dang man, I thought he did. Wow. All right. I guess not. So, well, who commented? Okay. Let me go to like 100K and see, because I'm like, I know for a fact it was somebody else than him, because it was Blarg for sure. Okay, Void, Hot Tea, Simpoppy Rick, Crispy Concords, Big Puffer. Okay, there's Big Puffer. Okay, I remember him commenting. Jordy, and let me scroll down a little bit more. Blarg. Okay, there we go. Was that honestly that was it? I guess that was it. All right, so I guess that was it. And so, but anyways, so yeah, like I was getting comments from these guys like when I would react to their videos, and yeah, it was it was chilling. I was like, bro, like this is freaking amazing, And then I was like, I remember I hit 15,000 subscribers. I was tripping off of that because I was like, bro, it like my channel was growing like rapidly. It was growing like crazy and stuff, and so that was going on. And then I ended up hitting 20,000 subscribers, and I was just like, oh my God, like, bro, this is so, like, wild, man. This is crazy. And so, yeah, I was just, 2020, like, after that, like, I just needed that moment, to just really go at it with content creating and stuff. And then the end of 2020. Now, what is going on in the end of 2020? Because I know people are going to be like, what? Yeah, 2020 seemed like it was a chill year. Like, how could that year end off bad? Okay. So, but it was like, well, all right. So I say it was like kind of like mixed. Like, it was good and bad and stuff. So let's go ahead and start off with the bad, because that did happen first. So I think it was in November, I think. It was either October or November. I think it was, no, I think that's, or no. It might have been October. I don't know. But at some point in time, YouTube gave me a strike. And I haven't gotten a strike since, like 2011, 2012, around that time. That was the last time I had got a strike. So anyways, almost like 10 years later, they decide to, just randomly out the blue give me a strike. Now, I guess YouTube does have like this warning system. They give you a warning on one video, but I'm like, my thing is this, like, I don't know what videos goes against the guidelines and what videos like doesn't go against the guidelines. I'm assuming because a video's been on there for so long and that content creator that I'm, reacting to or whatever, like, because it was all the videos that they took down were reaction videos like throughout the time frame of 2020 to 2021. So all of them was reaction videos. But anyways, I'm like, when the content has been on there for so long, you would think like, okay, I don't know what exactly you guys, like what is against the guidelines and what's not against the guidelines. You guys maybe should have better established that when people was posting these videos. Because I'm saying like, I was seeing the videos that they were taking down, fam, I was seeing much more worse videos than that. And they're still actively on YouTube. I mean, I feel like one of the worst videos, I'm like, my thing is this. I don't care if a kid is, like they have it up on there, for news purposes or history lessons. I don't think a kid, because that overall happened to me, I don't think a kid should watch John F. Kennedy's assassination. Or his brother's assassination, or the guy that killed John F. Kennedy, his killing video and stuff. Like, videos like that, you mean to tell me that's okay because it's news related? Like, yeah, watching somebody get killed, but me reacting to angry grandpa pranking his son, with water, but calling it gasoline, that's bad? I'm like, my thing is this, I'm like, obviously, yeah, people know that, but I'm like, and my thing is this, and I know they're gonna probably say some stuff like, well, a kid don't know that. A kid ain't gonna know the difference in what's good and bad when they're watching the John F. Kennedy. They gonna think like that stuff. If they get, the wrong people talking in their head, yeah, they gonna think stuff like that is good. But I'm like, my thing is this. It's been established that it's a prank. If there needs to be like a thing being said in the title or in the description or whatever saying, hey, do not try these pranks at home, I will say that. Okay, I will have no problem saying that, but it wasn't even the YouTube pranks, like, I guess like to kind of jump the gun a little bit, because I did want to just end it off like with talking on, well, I mean, I can talk on like 2020 and 2021, because I mean, alright, so I think I'll just do that, so I'll just give y'all a 2-for-1 special, I guess. And just to knock it all out and stuff, because I'm like, yeah, 2021 it was like, it was like eventful in a way and stuff, but I'll talk on all that stuff. So anyways, yeah, so they gave me a strike for that reason, and I was just like, bruh, like, like it wasn't even a bad video. Like, it was established in the first like 10 seconds of the video that it was water, and he just had this like rag that smelled like gasoline, but like he wasn't really setting nobody on fire. So that's like what tripped me out, because I'm like, you have like pranks on YouTube that'll go viral, and that wasn't even a viral prank on top of that, and they took down both. And that's the sad part about it, is that Angry Grandpa had passed away, so it wasn't even like he could defend himself or nothing. Like, the video was just get taken down, and I'm like, bro, like, we go to his channel, like, in case we want to watch his videos, like, or one of his older videos and stuff, we go there to remember him. And if that's like some of the people's like favorite pranks and stuff, I'm like, you taking these videos down because they're going against the guidelines. Half of the website, half of the videos on the platform goes against your guys' guidelines. And you taking my videos down for what? Like, so no. The crazy part about it is that a lot of the videos had like maybe 1,000 views or less. Like, honestly, I think, let me check real quick how many views those videos had, because those videos did not have a lot of views. So let me go ahead, check it out, let it load up and stuff. Okay, so they did take down one. I don't think they did give me a strike for that video, but they did take down one video that had like 3,000 views, and that was Psycho Kids Bloodbath. I don't think I did get a strike for that, because how YouTube does it, so they will give you a strike, and then they will, I guess, like, take down a few more videos, give you another strike, take down a few more videos. So yeah, they were just taking down videos left and right and stuff from 2020, from like late 2020 to like midway through 2021 and stuff, because I had to say that stuff didn't stop. It started in like October, November of 2020, and then it didn't stop until like July of 2021 and things. So anyways, or that's at least when the strike had ended. So the videos. So one video had 1,070 views. Other video had 265, 370, 970, 129, 423, 833, 1,378, 778, and then the video with 3,419 views. So that was like the views. So all the other videos, like the videos, that was the 3,000 video was the only one, but they didn't give me a strike for that. They just took it down and stuff and was just like, hey, we felt like this video went against the guidelines. And I'm like, it didn't, because the video was scripted. Like that Psycho Kid Halloween Bloodbath, that was scripted. Like all those, like, and it was from this YouTuber named McJuggernuggets. Like all his videos were scripted. So anyways, they did that. I sat down, talked with like a representative. I talked with this team YouTube page, and of course they wasn't no help. That's why, like, if people ask me, about the team YouTube page and ask me if it's worth going to, it's not. Or if you have, like, I think, what do they call this? Like chat with creator support. Those things are not helpful for strikes. So if you do get a strike, you're pretty much just out of luck. Hopefully it's severe enough to where people will stand up to YouTube and be like, hey, you guys need to relax and stop giving out wrongful strikes to people. But so anyways, they did that. And I was like, and then there was a time frame where I couldn't even really upload and stuff. So it was like a week where I couldn't upload. So I think at that time, that's when I had got back. I got back into streaming because Rewind. Sometime back, I tried streaming off of my Xbox a few times and my computer at the time that I had a few times. Now, it was like a newer computer. It wasn't like the one that Dell, because I had this Dell Inspiron, and that was like that, cheap, broken down, but it was overall like cheap material, but they put this like big expensive price tag on it, and I'm all like, you guys, like, that was not up like to date, good computer and stuff. I was like, I can't even do half the things they wanted. But so anyways, I did kind of like stream a little bit, but I stopped. And I remember even when I was like trying to work at that job, and I was just like, I even tried streaming then. I was just like, I told those guys, I'm like, I'll try to be home at like 5 o'clock so I can stream. But I was like, bro, there were some days where I was so tired, I was just like, I can't even do it. Like, I just don't have the energy for it and stuff. So, anyways, went ahead and, it was just, just started up streaming and stuff. And so, did that, was kind of doing like some, just chatting streams. And then also I was like, following some streamers and stuff. I think one of the first few, streamers I had started following, was So Cozy. And so Cozy, she was playing, like, and she still does, she plays Apex. So I'll get to that because I had to say, like, there was at a time when I started playing Apex, and that was because of her, so shout out to So Cozy, highly doubt she'll hear this podcast episode and stuff, but I felt like I needed to, shout her out and stuff. So yeah, guys, go follow, show love to So Cozy and things. But anyways, so so I started following her, was watching her streams a little bit. I think I was already had following her beforehand. I was just like, just occasionally stop by, show love, show support and stuff. So anyways, went ahead and was I gotta check again when I started following her, because I don't even remember. I really don't remember nothing. This documentary is all over the place at this point. But anyways, I started streaming and all that, getting into Twitch. And then once when I was able to post again on YouTube, then I was like, okay, I'll just, like if this happens again, which it did, then yeah, I'll just go and just stream on Twitch. Well, yeah, sure enough, they gave me, so here's what happened. So the month of December, I reacted to Moan Boys, Crispy Concords, I'm Suda, Who's Chaos, Puffer, I think he's in that. Well, Moan Boys, okay. So anyways, they came out with an album called Mistakes Were Made. Reacted to that skyrocketed my channel was blowing up, bruh. Like it was going crazy. So anyways, yeah, reacted to that. Then I told him, I was just like, 2021, I gotta really go at it and go crazy, with creating content and all that stuff. And yeah, so I was just like, all right, my motivation kicked in. Maybe a day, 2 days into the new year, 2021, strike. So I couldn't even. So the strike from the original strike hadn't even ended yet. So I ended up having that strike on top of another strike, and then I couldn't post for like 2 weeks. So I had worked on an album. Because I was like, yeah, I was making music at the time, so I had worked on an album. Of course, was like working on videos and things, and couldn't upload nothing. And I was like, I had to wait until like, so here was the beauty of it. So the strike, so I think the strike was given to me in October, and then like January came, that's when the strike had expired. And then that's when I was able to post, because it wasn't like the full 2 weeks. It was like, I think it was like maybe a week and a few days or something like that. So the strike had expired. I was able to post again. And yeah, I posted my album, posted some more music. And I think it was maybe like February, March, another strike. So they were giving me like strikes, like I think like every month, because yeah, they gave me a strike in January, February, March, April, May, June, and I think it was, or they might have skipped a month at some point in time, but I do remember in July, like I had another strike, so I think they did give me another strike, and I think it was in May. Or what? No, it might have been June. It might have been June, and I wasn't able to post and stuff. So yeah, I started posting again in July and stuff. And I remember, yeah, because I remember I had like a crap ton of videos, and was just posting a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, I was like, bruh, they really had. So I had to say, like, I blame YouTube for that, because it slowed my channel down. Like I had lost out on views because I wasn't uploading consistently and stuff. I wasn't uploading for like 2 weeks, so it was slowing down my channel. And I had to say I lost out on a lot of like views for that and stuff. Like I had to say, like, probably if I still had like but I mean, like, and the channel's not being active, and I feel like, you're dealing with other competitions and stuff. So yeah, I was like, I couldn't do nothing, like I was, and then it's like, okay, it's like post on my other channels. Cause I by that time I had like 20 plus channels, 30 plus channels and stuff, but those channels wasn't as big as my main channel. My main channel has like over 20,000 subscribers. My other channels, and that was like at the time, but my other channels was like maybe, I think the most was like a couple of hundred, and at that time being, it was like maybe like less than that. So I'm saying, like, my channels wasn't really, getting a whole lot of activity. So I'm like, how am I supposed to, gain anything from this? And so yeah, it's like they're gonna look at the person with the bigger subscribers before they look at somebody with like 2-3 subscribers or 200-300 subscribers or whatever. So anyways, yeah, so at that point, so rewind back in the beginning of the year. So when they had gave me that other strike, I decided that I was just gonna start streaming regularly. And so I was, yeah, doing the just chatting streams, talking amongst people, talking with people and all that crap. Having like friends and people like come through and stuff. And then eventually then I started doing like gaming and stuff, streaming like video games and all that crap. So yeah, started doing that. I had to say, like, streaming has helped me a lot with video games, because I have beaten so many games on stream. Because see, here's the thing. Here's the difference between having a streaming account and then a YouTube channel. A YouTube channel, you can post that content whenever, and you can take a break, whatever it is. I feel like with streaming, like there ain't really no breaks. Like you have to stream and stuff. And then it's like, if I'm playing a game, I'm like, it ain't like I'm gonna get side distracted or whatever. I feel like when I was streaming, like I was more passionate about beating the video game and stuff, because I want to beat it on stream. I want people to see me do that and stuff. So I have to say, like, I've beaten a few games, like maybe 4 or 5 games on stream, and and then just like played like some other games and all that crap. But yeah, like I just was going crazy with streaming and stuff, and was also getting some streaming gear, and just upping that, because I'm like, I thought I was going to lose my YouTube channel. So that's why I was like, okay, you know what? I need to get into streaming, because if I lose my YouTube channel, then yeah, I'm all like, it's over. It's it's done. And I'm like, I just gotta focus on Twitch and stuff. So that's why I'm like, if you guys wonder why I stream on Twitch and I stream like twice a day, because I don't trust YouTube. And I'm like, if it ever does come down to it, I'm like, hey, you know what? I got TikTok, I got Instagram, and I got Twitch. So I'm like, if I get banned from those websites, then yeah, I think it ain't cut out for me to be a content creator. But so anyways, yeah, so that was 2020, 2021, and then yeah, just like focusing more on YouTube and Twitch streaming. Well, more so focusing on Twitch streaming and stuff, because yeah, like Twitch streaming was like, it was chilling and things. I was like, I can't even be like mad at what I'm dealing with, even though I was dealing with some toxic people. So how was I dealing with hate on Twitch streaming? So my haters from YouTube, they saw that I was getting into Twitch. So I had like a couple of people stop by in my stream, start up some stuff just so they can like, turn it into a YouTube video. And that's why I'm like, now, like, people be coming through my stream, be wanting to talk about the hate. And I'm all like, hey, I've talked on it numerous times. I don't want to talk on it no more. I'll talk on it on my own time if I want to. But if not, I'm like, don't join my stream talking about that crap. I ain't going to talk about it and things. I'm like, because you ain't know, your video going to be a TikTok. It's going to be a Vine. I'm like, ain't nobody going to be trying to get no more views off of me and crap. So anyways, yeah, I just pushed all that stuff to the side. I'm like, nah, you people is toxic. All you want to do is just sit around and beef with people, and you ain't trying to like better yourselves as human beings. All you just want us to do is just sit around and be negative. And I'm not for that and stuff. So anyways, yeah, I had two people do that. And then I had one guy, and I think a lot of people may know who he is, for, those that has been on my stream frequently. So he joined my stream pretending to be a fan and telling me like, oh yeah, I used to be a fan of Robot. And, but now I'm not a fan of him anymore. So, it's like he figured, oh, I'll just go over to TMossBoss and all that crap. And I'm like, I don't know why they feel like they need to do that. I'm like, especially if you're just going to turn around and be toxic. I'm like, bro, get out of here. Like, to any Robot fans, like, look, don't become a fan of me, because I'm not going to trust you. So anyways, so yeah, he was on the same energy that Glenn was back in like 2015, 2016. And I should have I guess paid attention to it more, but I didn't. So anyways, he goes and he is like pretending to be a fan and all that crap, but then he really starts showing off his true colors, being toxic towards me, being toxic towards my friends and other fans that's in the stream. Yeah, and it was like, I couldn't even take it anymore. I'm all like, there was a day where he came through my stream, like, being racist to his own friends and stuff. And, that's when I was like, nah, like, I told him, like, stop talking on that. I'm all like, cause that's not what this stream is for. I'm like, it ain't about negativity and all that crap. It's like, those are your friends. Have, like, a little bit more respect. This dude, I swear, he has, like, I feel like he just has like no respect for people, but at the same time he tries to like gain their trust so he can disrespect them. That's why I was like, no, I was going around telling friends that it was like, hey yo, if you see this dude in your stream, ban him, because this dude, something's like mentally wrong with him and stuff. So anyways, but yeah, like he was like being racist towards his like friend, talking about like his friend's little brother. And I'm like, bro, have this energy to their face. Like, say this stuff to their face and things. It's like, and I don't care. I'm like, they ain't got nothing to do. I don't know your friend. I'm like, I just always talking about somebody. So, yeah, I remember I banned him. I was like, I can't even put up with that no more. I had to say that was like the last time I had to really deal with anybody being toxic in my streams and stuff. Like, I'll get like, because like Twitch, you'll get your occasional like just random toxic people. And yeah, because I remember somebody was trying to sell me a car in Forza Horizon 4 on Twitch. And they joined my stream talking about, hey, you trying to buy a car? I'm like, no. And he was just like, don't catch no attitude with me. I'm like, bro, I banned. I'm like, how about that? Let's just, just cut this crap short right now. Ban. So yeah, I was all like, "Dead man," I'm telling you. But at the same time, like I did make a lot of friends through Twitch. You know, people that I'm like that I consider close. You know, and there's two people I had to say I consider like, you know, the like close. Well, there's a few, but like nah, the ones that's like, you know, I feel like they kind of like welcomed me into their family and stuff. But Hot Sauce V and Toxic Liz, like I made those guys mods because I'm like, nah, there was just one day I remember I joined their stream. Well, I joined Toxic Liz's stream, like, you know, just overall being cool with her. And then yeah, it was then, you know, ended up becoming cool with V in the process, and I was just all like, bro, like y'all is chill. But I'm like, it's them. Then there's another because he discovered me through YouTube. His name is Wholesome. And yeah, he's always in my stream just being like all out weird and stuff. But yeah, then, you know, then there's other people like other streamers and stuff where I became cool with throughout the time. And I'm like, man, it's just it's crazy, you know, to just see how much like it has grown like with Twitch and things. And I could say like today, like I'm close to hitting like 500 followers and stuff on Twitch. And I'm like, you know, that's just from like streaming twice a day, playing every video game possible and stuff. And yeah, I'm like, you know, just seeing how close I am to, you know, getting to that point and that level, I'm like, man, it's, you know, it's crazy and things. And so anyways, yeah, so I was like, Twitch was chilling. And then, you know, I feel like to, you know, end this off on a good note. So 2021 last year, you know, or 2021 last year, December 2021, you know. So December last year, okay. I don't know I don't know what I was trying to say. I don't know. I just want to say, you know, throughout my time being a content creator, I have messed up so many times on podcast episodes, TikToks, YouTube videos of all different kinds. Bro, I had to say, like, my Twitch streams, I've never messed up since it's like live, and I don't know, I just feel different when I'm doing streams. But I have messed up so many times, bruh. The hours upon days, like freaking weeks, months, years, like just a crap ton of content that I have messed up on, bruh. Like, it is insane, okay? But there was one video in last year of December, I did not mess up on that, okay? That was like, wow. First time I ever dealt with something like this. So, TikTok, you know, if you guys follow me on TikTok, you know, I post like quite frequently and stuff. So, there is earlier on in the year 2021, I posted this video. So it was a stitch, you know, if like you understand how TikTok works. So I had like stitched the video of this guy, and I think I seen that video before, but he got tased and he was reacting, snatched the wires out. He's like, they ain't doing nothing. He was like, I take that. He was like, I ain't doing nothing. So I did a stitch to that video and was like, you know, just overall like pretending like, you know, over faking being like if I was a cop or something, like, or if I was a cop, like what would I do in that situation? So I had put TMossBoss retired cop at the bottom of the screen and was like, so that was the day I retired. Because I was like, I don't know how you put up with something like that. It's like, what can you possibly do in things? And so, yeah, that I was just cracking jokes and things. And so video went freaking crazy, bruh. First time I posted, it just went crazy. And yeah, I was just like, oh man, that was chill. I was like, I think it was like my most viewed video on TikTok, I think. So, anyways, I posted that, and then towards the end of the year, TikTok was doing this thing like, oh, what was your most viewed videos? So I was trying to look for this one video that I had posted, because I was like, it was one of my most viewed videos, but I couldn't find it. So I had found that video. I seen that on my files and was like, oh, well, I'll just post this video again. So I posted it. It was doing well. It was getting some likes. It was getting some attention. I'm like, all right, chill, cool. So I look back again. It's getting even more attention and more likes and more views. And I'm like, okay, this ain't normal. But I'm like, it hasn't really reached up to where the views were at when I posted it the first time. So I'm like, it might stop. It went past that. It went past the views. And so I'm like, okay, this ain't normal. Like this isn't normal and stuff. So I'm like, all right, it probably ain't gonna reach past like my most viewed video, which is on my gaming channel. I think that video got like, yeah, over 300,000 views. It went past that. It was like at 400 or 500,000 views. And so I'm like, okay, this ain't normal. What did I just do right here? I'm like, this ain't normal. So on top of that, then I'm getting more likes and more because I'm doing all these like funny, like, you know, responses to people in the comment sections, because people in the comments was all like, you wasn't a real cop, like trying to like start up with me, and I'm just trolling these guys. So anyways, posted the video again. Videos doing mad, or no, so I didn't post. I think I posted it like a third time, but didn't do as well. But I was just like, you know, I was just responding to those comments and posted it that second time. So it got to 1 million. I've never had a video reach 1 million views before, so I'm tripping out, bro. I'm losing my mind. I'm like, hey, yo, this right here is insane. I've never had a video reach 1 million views on any platform possible. Not Vine, not YouTube, not Facebook, not Instagram, not Twitch, not any platform out there that you can think of. I've never had no video reach 1 million views. So I'm like, okay, then that's it. It's done. It's over with. Video reaches 2 million views. I'm like, bro, why is this happening? What is going on right now? I'm gaining followers. The video is getting a crap ton of likes. Like, bro, it is like seriously it is like my most liked video, my most viewed video. And yeah, it was, you know, because that video, it just blew up. Like, it got like a crap ton of attention and stuff. So, and I think now, let me go ahead and check real quick to see where it's at. Turn down, because I don't want like no copyright stuff to be happening with my podcast and things. Like my friend's video real quick. The video has 3 million views, 290.5 thousand likes, and over 1,000 comments and over 3,000 shares. Like, that video did mad crazy. So anyways, then it topped out at 3 million and was like, bruh, like, that is some way to end off the year, man. I'm like, this is freaking wild. And so yeah, I was like, man, you know, 2021, like, it was like kind of bad in the beginning, you know, getting those strikes, but then it ended off so well, like from reacting to you know, other YouTubers, like reacting to some, you know, music and things on YouTube. You know, Soft Willie and his friends, like reacting to those guys, getting views from that and things, seeing how that went. And I was like, bro, this is insane. This is crazy. And then, you know, also, reacting to more music of theirs and seeing how well, then having this video that I posted back in 2016 of me just reacting to some Twitch fails. That video, like, occasionally getting crap ton of views from at times. And so, yeah, it was just crazy, you know, seeing how that ended off and things. And then, I have to say the last crazy thing I've had happen to me, with content creating related was leaving a comment. Like, I left a comment, and out of all the people, bruh, it's funny because one of my friends, she went on a date with a guy, and this guy had, like, an obsession with T-Pain. Like, he was just listening to T-Pain music. I left a comment underneath T-Pain's video, and the video, or the comment, was, like, the most liked comment. And I was just like, I've never had, like, the most liked comment, like, ever on, like, that scale, where it was, like, I think, hold on for a second, let me check real quick to see how many likes that video or comment has. It has, and it's funny because more people just liked it. And T-Pain himself had reacted to or he did like some laughing emojis to the comment. He responded, but the comment has 98.1 thousand likes. I'm saying, like, I have even liked the comment myself. Maybe I should like it or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I was tripping off of that because I was like, what you mean? I'm like had that video going freaking crazy on his, like, you know, in his comments, or the comment going crazy underneath this video. I was like, bruh, that is wild, man. That is freaking wild. So yeah, content creating, you know, has been an eventful, you know, time. The 12 years I've been a content creator, you know, from meeting friends, from making enemies, from hitting all-time lows to all-time, like, the greatest of highs. Like, I've had so much stuff happen to me, you know, throughout the 12 years I've been a content creator. And I know people would probably ask me, like, if that time were to start up, like, let's say if I were to wake up and I'm a kid, or I'm in high school all over again, or not even that, like, it's August 3rd, 2010, what am I doing? I'm becoming a content creator. Like, I would do that crap all over again. And if I really could, if I can, like, go back in time and do it all over again, fam, I did it all over again 10 times better. 10 times better, bruh. I would have, with the knowledge that I have, oh yeah, bro, I definitely would have been one of the biggest content creators, I feel like, on, on the platforms and stuff, on all platforms. If I wouldn't have had, like, so much competition, like now, because back then, competition just wasn't even really a thing, but, yeah, I definitely would have been one of the biggest content creators, I feel like, if I had been more serious about it and stuff back then when I was in high school, so... But, hey, that's the beauty of it. It's better late than never, so. But anyways, I appreciate everybody for staying in this documentary, for being followers, subscribers, fans, supporters, for just supporting me on this whole journey. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you. I appreciate those that show up in my streams, comment on my videos, like my stuff on TikTok, just overall show love and support. Whether it's somebody, that did it, a long time ago that's doing it now. I appreciate you guys for getting me a step closer to becoming the content creator that I want to be and stuff. So I appreciate that from each and every one of you guys. Thank you. And yeah, let's go for another 12 years and things. So, but anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 40 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And make sure you use my supporter credit code for Epic Games, TMossBoss. And in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.